Hi, this is JP from Northern Lights Over Arkham. Welcome to another Marvel Champions LCG playthrough, and we are testing the Daredevil deck against a scenario from the Fear No Evil expansion. So this expansion is a bit different than the previous ones. The campaign actually has a fail-forward mechanic, but for these videos I will be showcasing the different scenarios and the heroes that come in this box. So we are starting off with Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, and we are playing the missions in order for this playthrough series. So in the first episode we are tackling the Art Museum Heist scenario and using a villain from the villain list, and we are going in order. So we have selected Bullseye as the villain for this mission or this scenario. So we have mashed up Bullseye's cards with the Art Museum Heist cards and the corresponding encounter decks to form the encounter deck. And we are playing Daredevil straight out of the box with the Justice pre-built deck. Next time I will be playing the Getaway featuring Electro as the villain and using Echo's pre-built protection deck. So as I said, these will be played as standalone scenarios, so I won't be incorporating any of the campaign mechanics in these, just to showcase the scenarios. But having played a couple of scenarios in campaign mode, I can now already say that this is the most excited I have ever been to play the campaign mode for Marvel Champions, because I love the fail-forward mechanic in Arkham Horror. So the fail-forward in this is very intriguing to see that you don't have to keep playing the same villain if you happen to lose the game. It just incorporates a lose mechanic into the next scenario you are going to play, and there are incentives to play the scenarios in different orders. So if you pick a couple of them at random and mark them on the list here, if they get 3 check marks, they are considered failed, so you won't be able to play that anymore. And there are actually 6 scenarios in this, even though there are 5 here. The last is always Kingpin, so you are playing the Kingpin scenario as the last scenario in this expansion campaign. But enough of that. So we are starting off with Daredevil against Bullseye. The Bullseye is also Daredevil's nemesis minion, so if we pull the Shadows of the Past, then we will incorporate everything else but the nemesis minion into the game, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But that is everything I wanted to say before we start, so without further delay, let's get started. Okay, and we are set up here. I'm just going to double check. Let's find the Art Heist. Where is it? Art Museum Heist here. So art pieces, I'm just going through the special rules for these missions. So this scenario includes 4 art pieces, each represented by an art attachment. One of these art pieces, chosen at random by stage 1A of the main scheme, begins in play attached to the villain. Leaving these attachments on the villain can quicken the completion of the main scheme, both because these art pieces increase the attached character's scheme and thwart value, and because the main scheme gets an additional 1 threat per player added to it during step 1 of each villain phase for each art attachment on the villain. A player can take an art piece away from the villain by triggering the hero action on the art piece which attaches the art piece to their hero. 3 of the 4 pieces give a status card to a character when they first attach to that character, while the 4th grants an attached character the stalwart keyword, removing any stunned or confused status cards from that character. The villain can steal an art piece back each time an identity with one attached takes an attack undefended. This can be either a villain attack or a minion attack, but only one art piece is stolen after each undefended attack. So then there are campaign instructions, we ignore those, and that is basically everything special with this scenario. So we have set up everything. Bullseye has the impossible object, and first confusion for me as a player is that the force response here reads, after this card attaches to a character, confuse that character. Bullseye is a character, so I read that as Bullseye starts the game confused. How lucky are we? But, of course, some will give other status cards, so we'll see how those work. So we can flip this over. It starts with 1 threat on it, and the threshold is 9. And there is an asterisk. X is so we have a X per player plus every villain phase. So X is 1 more than the number of art attachments on the villain. So it is crucial to get this off of the villain. Force response. After an enemy makes an undefended attack against an identity, attach 1 art attachment on that identity to the villain. So that is just a reminder of the rule we just read. So, this is the only card in the main scheme deck. So if this stage is completed, the players lose the game. And I haven't played this scenario before, so we might get a lose from this, but I'm just here to demonstrate how the scenario functions basically, and we'll go from there. If we win, we win. If we lose, it doesn't affect the next video in any way. So next time Echo will be playing a standalone game against the next pair of scenario and villain. Okay, and Daredevil, just to mention, has this sense deck. It is shuffled at the beginning of the game, and the top card is showing, so we can play that as a card in our hand. As I understand, we can't commit that card as a resource. And when I have sleeved them differently because they never go into the player deck. If you discard them, they go underneath the sense deck, and the order is fixed, but we can manipulate the order with some of Daredevil's cards. Okay, we'll draw our opening hand. Let's see. We have legal trouble, the man without fear, dance with the devil, know your enemy, stealth training, cloak, and cross-examination. Okay, well, I think we can start the game with these. And after taking a sip of some flavored water, we can begin. So I might make a lot of play mistakes because I haven't played that much Marvel Champions recently. So, of course, if you notice anything, leave a comment down below in the comment section so I can play better next time. Okay, well, I think first thing first, we will play down the Man Without Fear upgrade. This is a good one. Exhaust this card and deal 1 damage to Daredevil. Choose any upgrade from the Sense deck and play it, ignoring its resource costs. And we will use the Dance with the Devil, and I doubt we will play Cloak yet, so I'll use Cloak for that. Stealth training. We could stun Bullseye immediately, so I'm going to use Legal Trouble and Know Your Enemy to play down Stealth Training. We'll, let's see, so... Yeah, nothing triggering there, so we'll flip to Daredevil. And... we can play the top card from the Sense deck, so it is Superior Taste. After you thwart attached scheme, discard this card, remove 2 threat from that scheme. It's not that useful at the moment. We rather would want to play cross-examination, but I think we will just start it slow. We'll remove 1 threat. We'll use the stealth training, so after you thwart and exactly defeat a side scheme. Oh, it's only side schemes. Let's rethink, already making mistakes here. Okay, let's take a look at the... So I can always see the order of these, but I can't change it. Okay, I think I'll take a damage. So exhaust this card and deal 1 damage to Daredevil. We haven't thwarted yet. So we will play Enhanced Olfaction. I will attach it to the main scheme. Then we will thwart the main scheme off. We'll trigger this. When you defeat, attach the enemy or remove the last threat from the attached scheme, discard this card, reduce the cost of the next card you play this phase by 2. We could have maybe played this a bit better, but it is what it is. I will be playing the cross-examination. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. For each upgrade attached to that enemy, you may deal 1 additional damage. Well, we are only dealing 3 damage to Bullseye. And that is our turn. We will ready 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. We get Electra, Cross-Examination, Living Lie Detector, De-Escalation, Stick. We'll add 2 threat to the main scheme, and the Bullseye attacks, and I think I will defend for this one. Do I have good ways to remove that threat here? Okay, we have the Living Lie Detector, so that's okay. So Bullseye hits for 4, we will defend for 2. And the encounter card is Tug of War. When revealed, you may spend 3 physical resources to move an art attachment from the villain to your identity. Otherwise, move an art attachment from an identity to the villain, and this card can search. Cross-examination, de-escalation, and stick. Yeah, I'm going with those. So we'll move this here. That means we are confused. But I think that's better than searching this and getting something else. So we have a quick turn next round, but it is what it is. So let's see. We'll go to the next hero phase. I think we will just use Electra to play Living Lie Detector. Or do we want to... Okay, let's take one damage on Daredevil. And okay, let's play a bit defensively. I'm going to put these here, which are attached to Bullseye. So we play the heightened hearing onto Bullseye. And I think we will, because Bullseye is confused, flip to alter ego, so we can heal a bit. We ready up and draw back up to 6. Oh yeah, and we played the living lie detector, so this is removed. So now we go to the villain phase. First we'll look at what we got. So Raising Hell, Sister Maggie, Move in Shadows, Daredevil's Billy Club, Focus the Senses, and Contingency Planning. Okay. We'll add 1 threat to the main scheme. Daredevil schemes is confused. We remove the confused. And now I noticed that we were confused, so when we played the living lie detector, we only removed the confused. So yeah, already making a few mistakes here and there, but we'll try to correct everything if we notice anything. Okay, so we get an encounter card. Card of Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control if no cards were discarded. This way this can search. Okay, Stealth Training can go. It's basically there to guard the Man Without Fear upgrade. Okay, and we can begin our next hero phase. And I think we'll start by healing for 3. Back up to 9. Do we want to... I don't feel like we need to play Sister Maggie. So we have this new keyword discount. We have the martial artist or spy, and we have the martial artist in play. So this is discounted by 1. And it reads, after you play a card including this one, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So we are going to play this upgrade. And this is temporary, which is another new keyword. So it will go away at the end of the round. Okay, what else do we want to play? Let's play the contingency planning. We remove another threat. We could take a damage. And oh yeah, I forgot that we ready Daredevil. Oh yeah, we choose 1, so not both. I think we'll play Radar Senses. And we could raise Hell, but I think we will slow play this. So we played that. It removes 1 threat again. What else do we want to do? Action, choose 1 upgrade in your hand that can attach to a minion or side scheme. Tuck that under here. We don't have any of those. just checking. Yeah, we placed it underneath the deck like we should do. Okay. Yeah, I'm a bit rusty on how to play the game, so I'm having to pause and think for a bit. I don't see ourselves needing that, so we'll use that to play the Daredevil Billy Club down. Or actually, we can play that. And because we played a card, we remove one threat. And we'll use this to play the Billy Club, so we remove another threat from it. And that is our turn. We ready up. We draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. We have the chance encounter, know your enemy, legal trouble, contingency planning, and another legal trouble. So we will add one threat to the main scheme. And Bullseye attacks, so we have this in play. So it already gets a -3 if we discard that. So I think we won't defend for this one. Move an art attachment from an identity to the villain. Okay. We'll take the 1 damage because why would we spend that? And Bullseye gets confused. We get an encounter card. Shadows of the Past. That complicates things, so that can't come into play, but we get Deadliest Man Alive. And these get shuffled into the encounter deck. And Force Interrupt, when Bullseye attacks, give him a face down boost card. So we really want to get rid of the Deadliest Man Alive scheme as fast as possible. And this gains Search because our Nemesis minion didn't enter the game. And it is a cup. Quick strike. Damn it. It is vulnerable, so if it gets a status card, it gets discarded. And when defeated, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Okay, so the quick strike is annoying, but do we have anything to counter that? No, we don't. I think I will defend, so I won't get damaged from it. Okay, we are back to the next hero phase. Let's see. Oh, this has the asterisk on the scheming. When this minion would scheme, or when cop schemes, it attacks the villain instead. So we could go down to alter ego to heal a bit again. There's really... Okay, so we'll put this underneath here. Oh yeah, this has gone out of play already. We'll save that one of those for later. We'll put this on top of this, so chance encounter. When the attached side scheme is defeated, search your deck and discard pile for an ally and add it to your hand. actually can't. There might be a 2-cost minion, so I'll actually play Know Your Enemy. It is a discount 1, so we get to play it for free, remove 1 threat from a scheme, and remove 1 threat from a scheme. So we remove 2 from here. This is defeated. And you may move any number of sense upgrades in play to other cards. They can attach to choose any number of upgrades from the sense deck and put them into play. Do not shuffle. I'll put this here so we can remove it faster. We'll put this also here. And we'll put this also here, so we have all the senses in play. So now we really need to get rid of that as fast as possible. And now we get to search our deck for an ally and add it to our hand. And that is pretty useless because everything costs too much. Yeah, I really thought the dagger would cost only 2, but I misremembered. Oh well, that was a bit wasted. We really don't want any of these, so I'm not going to add them. So that was a wasted one. We don't have anything good to play here. Okay, we can still play this on this, but it doesn't matter. It has a 0 to our scheme. But we'll head to Alter Ego to heal, so we ready up, draw back up to 6. Okay, and we go to the villain phase, we add 2 threat here. Bullseye schemes is confused. The cop schemes we deal 2 damage to Bullseye, 1 down to 9. So the cop hits Bullseye, so they are helping us when they are not fighting us. Okay, encounter card is Assault. This card can search. Incessant Pursuit. Attached to an ally without Incessant Pursuit attached, otherwise this card can search. We don't have an ally in play. Mr. Fish is a minion with 1 scheme and 2 attack, criminal and magia traded. 4 hit points. Mr. Fish attacks gains piercing range. When revealed, Mr. Fish engages the player whose identity has the fewest remaining hit points. We are the only hero remaining. Okay. And that is that, so we'll go to the next hero phase. We really need to find a way to get rid of that fast. We'll play Karen Page. We'll exhaust Karen Page, shuffle 1 Daredevil card from your discard pile into your deck. We will shuffle 1 Living Lie Detector. And as we are in Alter Ego, we get to draw a card. Oh, it is the living light detector. That's great. We will heal. So we'll heal to full. We'll flip. We will take 1 damage to ready Daredevil. And we'll play this. We'll play this underneath here. We'll play living light detector. Actually, first we'll play move in shadows. So that removes 1 from here, for example. Then we play living light detector. We remove 1 from here. Actually, there are 3 attached cards there, so this will clear this altogether. So we'll remove 1 from here. And then we will trigger this, so this doesn't do anything. Okay, now we need to think of the order because they go into the discard in that order. Okay, before we did that, we will start by hitting this guy for 2. We'll trigger this one. We ready our identity. This didn't do anything. And the next card you play is 2 cheaper. We'll play dagger. And then we will finish off this guy. And we played a card, so we remove a threat, and this is removed also. Okay, dagger. Will hit the villain for 2. Takes 2 consequential damage, and I think that's everything we can do this round. Could trigger radar senses, but maybe we'll wait 1 more turn. Okay, so we'll wait, so we'll ready up. Deposition, Foggy Nelson, Living Light Detector, and Nelson and Murdoch and Deposition. We add 2 threat here. The villain attacks, and I think we'll defend with dagger. If Bullseye is attacking, give him an additional boost card, and this attack gains piercing. Take 2 indirect damage, so we'll take 2 here. And dagger is defeated. The cop hits us for 2, we will defend. And the encounter card is Eye on the target. When revealed, remove an ally or persona support you control from the game, or Bullseye attacks you. Okay, I'll take the Bullseye attacks you, and I have the defensive sense in play. So Bullseye hits for 2. If this activation is an attack, it gains piercing, but we will use this one. And it is down to 0, so we don't take any damage. Okay. We are back in hero phase. And slowly we are building. Okay. We'll play Deposition using the Living Lie detector. And we'll choose any sense upgrade from the sense deck and play it, ignoring its resource cost. And we remove 2 threat from a scheme, so I will play this back to Bullseye. I'll use Nelson and Murdoch and Deposition to play Foggy Nelson. And already Daredevil. I will... yeah, we already removed this, so we don't need to use Foggy. We'll shuffle 1 card to our deck. We'll put the cross-examination in there. And oh yeah, this should have gone already. So we can do a cheeky one, so we'll hit Bullseye and use the Radar Sense to deal 5 damage. And we'll go into Alter Ego and we'll ready 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and Blind Spot, Cross-Examination, Ghost Rider, Chance Encounter, Stealth Training ×2. We'll go to the villain phase. We add 2 threat to the main scheme. Bullseye schemes for 1+1. After this activation, reveal this card. So 2 threat goes here. That comes into play with 4. And the cop hits Bullseye for 2 damage. And we will advance to stage 2. 16 hit points. But more importantly, when revealed, find an adamantium laced spine and attach it to Bullseye. Force interrupt. When Bullseye activates each of... it is the same text again. So forced interrupt. When Bullseye would take damage, prevent all but 3 of that damage. Place the prevented damage here. I'll actually put it... Let's change this around a bit. Place the prevented damage here. Then if there is 6 or more damage here, flip this card. And we still need to draw the encounter card. It is Deadly Sigh. +2 attack attached to Bullseye. Bullseye's attacks lose range and gain piercing. Hero response. After your hero defends against an attack from Bullseye, spend 2 different resources. Discard this card. Okay, and that is the villain phase. We'll get back to the hero phase. Okay. So, do we have a way to remove a lot of threat this round? We do. We'll use Blind Spot and Chance Encounter to play down Stealth Training. We decide not to heal. We'll flip to Hero Mode. We will play this onto Bullseye, taking 1 damage. We will thwart for 2 here. Use Foggy Nelson to thwart for 2 here, defeating this, and we will stun on enemy. And we will cross-examination. And we will deal 4 plus 3, so 7 damage on. Okay, so messing up. So 7 damage, so we will. Oh, when. Okay, so 7. Oh, but 3, so we deal 3 here, and 4 goes on here. And actually, yeah, this is not part of the attack, so we need to rethink this. Let's return these here. So we are dealing 7 damage. First we deal 2. No, we were playing this. So it is 3 plus 1 plus 1. So this is 5 damage. So 2 goes through, 3 goes here. Then we I think that's correct now. Yeah, we might as well return this and deal 1 more here. So we put 1 more here. And we will shuffle 1 card. So we'll put the cross-examination back into our deck, because we are going to draw it next round. And that is everything. We'll ready up. We draw the 2, we get an extra encounter card. We are getting awfully close to losing to threat, but we'll try to get some threat off of the main scheme next round if we survive long enough. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, that helps with that. We go to the villain phase, we add true threat here. Bullseye is stunned, and the cop hits us for 2, which we will defend. Then we get 2 encounter cards. Flight Serum. Attached to a non-aerial enemy. Otherwise, this card can search. Attached enemy gains aerial. Discard an attack event from your hand. Discard this card. We'll add it here. And Unerring Desire. When revealed, choose and either give this card to the villain as a face down boost card or remove a persona support you control. We lose Karen Page. And that is that, so we'll get to the next hero phase, and now we can start getting rid of that threat and hopefully dealing a lot of damage to Bullseye. So yeah, so oh yeah, Daredevil has +1 attack, but I haven't attacked that much, so I will be returning this card into my hand to deal 1 here. We will play Move in Shadows into the table. We'll play the Billy Club again. We remove 1 threat. And we'll use Man Without Fear. Take a damage. Play this back to Daredevil. I mean Bullseye. So we remove a threat. We will return this back into our hand, deal another 1 here, so this flips. Permanent force after Bullseye schemes, remove 3 damage from here, then if there is no damage here, flip this card. So now we can deal normal damage to Bullseye. And we will play Cross-Examination, removing 1 threat. And there are 2, so we deal 5. Then we'll use the club. Unfortunately, this is the only card we have to play this to... Oh yeah, we can get rid of this to deal 3 more damage. And we'll play this onto Bullseye, removing 1 more from here. Actually, we'll put it here, because now Foggy Nelson can... Oh, it is alter ego action. Yeah, so I made a mess up that last, or the previous round. But okay, well, that suits me. We'll use Foggy Nelson to remove this, discard this, ready our hero, and heal for 3 damage. Okay. And we will stun this with this, because we removed the last threat. And that is everything. That goes away. We will ready draw back up to 6. Hopefully we can finish this game next round. Well, no attacks. That's a shame. We'll add 2 threat here. Bullseye schemes, so we remove, let's see how much we remove. 2 plus 2 is 4. And this guy schemes but attacks instead. And it has +1 attack, so 3 damage. Okay. Okay, I think we have it. If no guard minion comes, so tug of war. This game is search. No, nothing to move. Or we could actually steal the art piece. Nah, let's search it. Or okay, it's not an option. We don't have the correct icons, so it searches. Raise the stakes. Attach to Bullseye. Forced interrupt. When Bullseye attacks, give him one additional boost card. Doesn't affect anything. And we are back to the hero phase. And 3 health on Bullseye. We will play... We don't need any of these. We'll play Ghost Rider. We'll remove this and stun someone. Let's stun this guy because we are heading back to hero form. And we'll hit for 2. And lastly, Daredevil will finish off the game by defeating Bullseye. Okay, I think we messed up one thwart with Foggy Nelson maybe, or not, I'm not sure. But other than that, I think we played pretty by the rules here. And that is the game. But yeah, it is a fun scenario. It is a fun hero to play, in my opinion. Of course, it has one of my favorite aspects, which is justice. So that helps. So that was Daredevil with the pre-built deck against the Bullseye in the Art Museum Heist scenario. Hope you guys like this playthrough. Thanks for watching, and until next time.